I already know what they want me to do. Show out, show out, show out, show out, show out. I already know what they want me to do.
What's good, YouTube? Level92 here, back again once again. And today, people, today we are back for episode number 32 of our Pokemon Omega Ruby Wonderlocke here on the channel. And in the last episode, you guys, we made our way here to Sootopolis City. We met the 8th gym leader, Wallace. And we were told by Wallace and Steven and the Team Aqua and Magma leaders that only us, the little 10-year-old, and our feeble little shoulders can save the entire world and stop Groudon from whatever the hell Groudon's trying to do down here. Anyway, so in today's episode, we're going to finally come face to face with the legendary Pokemon Groudon. So if you guys are hyped for today's episode, and of course if you're a proud member of the Nappy Nation, make sure you smash your like button down below for us, because you already know your support is greatly appreciated. And of course we're going to get a quick team recap for you guys here. We have Mickey D's, our Powder Home, the Soft Sand, Power that Sand Tomb, Earthquake, also Rock and Crunch and Yawn. We have Genos, our big nigga Genos, our Shiny Tyrantrum, Rock and Crunch, Rock Tomb, Stealth Rock, and Dragon Claw. Then we have EWF when the horn goes singing like that's how it goes. We have EWF, our Talonflame holding Steel Scar, Power Up, that Quick Attack, also Rock and Fly, Flame Charge, and Peck. Then we have Tsubaki, our Starmie, holding the Mystic Guard to Power Up, that Surf, also Rock and Psychic, Dazzling Gleam, and Power Gem. Super TM heavily based moveset. Up next, we have Sally, our Gourgeist, who's the other half of the Suicide Sisters. I forgot to mention that Tsubaki and Sally are both Suicide Sisters. Number 43 holding the Rocky Helmet because you need to get back. You don't know it like that. And last night leaks, we have China Armor Champ, who's just rejoined the team after last episode because we had She-Hulk there. Rocking Quick Claw, Knockoff, Wake Up Slap, Strength, and Dual Chop. Now, you guys may have noticed already that apparently my webcam is not in sync with the gameplay. And of course, my hands are here, and the person's moving on the screen. Well, do I have a story for you guys? So, the other day, I actually recorded this episode. Oh god, the ground is shaking. I actually recorded this episode the other day. And as I finished, I clicked stop recording on XSplit, because I record locally with XSplit because it makes some super small files while keeping the quality decent. Yes, I know it's not the highest quality recording program out there, but for the 3DS, which only presents stuff in 480p as it is, or something like that, it's good enough. It gets the job done. When it comes to other games, like I'm thinking I want to record 1080p 60 frames per second for Mortal Kombat on the second channel, just because that game looks absolutely beautiful and gorgeous, but for what we're doing with the 3DS, it works fine. So I hit stop recording on XSplit, and then I hit stop recording on my webcam software, and for whatever reason, the webcam software stops responding, and I'm like, oh god, please don't do this. This would ruin the entire episode. This would literally ruin the entire episode. And I'm sitting there thinking, it's just my luck too this would happen on like the most important episode of the series. When we go and encounter Groudon, this would fucking happen. Lo and behold, webcam software crashes, which means face cam is gone. And I'm sitting there thinking, maybe it's not that bad. Maybe it can be salvaged. I was sitting there trying to fix the file. You can't fix the file because I never finished saving it. Again, I didn't think anything of it. I was just like, you know what? We just want to have face cam. We'll be fine. Later that night, I realized, oh shit! The face cam software records my audio as well. So it means there's no commentary. So I'm sitting there thinking like, shit! Shit! Like, this is bad. Like literally the most important episode of the series. There's no face cam and no commentary. So I figured, whatever, we'll just YOLO it, and I'll just commentate as the episode plays, I guess we'll just commentate as we go. And it really kind of sucks because there are a lot of things that can't be recaptured, a lot of reactions that can't be recaptured, and I don't know. It just, the whole situation in and of itself is just kind of booty, but I'm gonna try my best to just commentate as we go with the episode, and hopefully next episode all this technology will be working perfectly fine. It's so aggravating and so annoying to me because, like, for example, last night we recorded Dead Island for the second channel, which, by the way, I mention on Twitter all the time. You should follow on Twitter. There's sneak peeks and previews and stuff that happens all the time on Twitter. We announced Dead Island like a week ago on Twitter. Myself, Mo, Nexus, and Nick Sacred Fire Dingo. It's the return of the Raptor Pack over on the second channel. But we recorded that for 3.5 hours last night. No problems. All files saved, nothing crashes. I did a 30-minute Omega Ruby episode, and the webcam software just like, oh shit, I just can't do this anymore. You know, it's just like, come on now, come on. It's just my luck that would happen on the most important episode of the series. Anyways, it is what it is. I'm tired of dealing with these goddamn Golbats because they keep mean-looking me so I can't run away. And I do apologize because I keep saying that Hippowdon gets special defense boosted, and he doesn't. It's just, isn't it just rock and steel types get their special defense boosted in the sandstorm? Oh, that ground's shaking. So I apologize, but I mean, it's an easy mistake to make. You would think that ground types, along with rock and steel, would get boosted. I honestly don't know why they don't, but whatever. Anyways, like I said, I'm tired of these damn Golbats. They keep fucking mean-looking me and keeping me from continuing and making progress in the damn episode. So I went ahead and sprayed the Super Repel so we can just skedaddle on down here. And like I said before, who wants to be the first one to jump down the big dark hole? I don't know why you couldn't just do that to begin with. Yo, they should do that in the next Pokemon game. They should make it where like you can rappel down the face of a cliff or some shit. Like there's a route or two where you have to actually rappel down. I think that was a Dwebble. That was a Dwebble cry that happened just now. And if Groudon don't stop shaking this fucking ground, oh shit, oh shit. Here we be, here we be, here we be. And I was gonna say only you can prevent lost save data, but I can't save the game here like this because lo and behold, this I bet you this is what jinxed me right here. This is what jinxed me because I said, you know, I don't like saving my game mid-episode, like before and crazy shit happens when I'm actually playing on a regular DS. You know, of course, when you Wonder Trade, you can't help that in case something goes wrong. You know, like webcam software crashing. But unfortunately for me, at the very end of the episode, I did save the game, you know, as I was doing an outro. But traditionally, when I play on an emulator, I could save my game and do the whole only you can prevent lost save data line because I have save state. So even if something goes wrong, save state saves us. And your boy is looking fresh. Your boy is looking fresh in his magma suit. Woo! You see, I've never seen this before. Well, never seen this before because I never played through Omega Ruby. I only played through Alpha Sapphire. You know, I think we've done 2, maybe 3 playthroughs of Oris on YouTube on different channels and whatnot. And I've always only played through Alpha Sapphire. Never played through Omega Ruby. You can hear a voice from within the magma suit. Do you, Lord Megatron, do you read me? I was trying to figure out if this was Maxie or if it was Tabitha. And in the original recording, I did Tabitha's voice, but it's Maxie. It is I, the great Maxie. A device built into the suit that you have donned allows me to talk to you. We have received the readings from your suit. They suggest that Groudon has appeared. Is my supposition correct? Does it stand before you now? I swear, every time I do Lord Megatron's voice, you must listen. Do not waste even a single second. Leap upon Groudon's mighty back. Then take you down. Lord Megatron's voice. Every time I do Starscream's voice, it sounds different. The sound cut out. Bruh! Bruh! Do you think, like, Groudon and Kyogre are, like, specifically there waiting for us? And this is dope as fuck! That's craziness! And you know, at first I thought that this was a little, like, not to scale, to say the least. Because you think Groudon is this gigantic, colossal thing, but he's only 11 feet tall. So this 10-year-old's got to be, what, at least 4 feet tall? So that's about to scale as well with him on his back like that. So, I don't know. And this shit is all kinds of hocus pocus material right here. Looking at this damn room. Bread. Groudon. It's like he's saying, welcome to my lair. Come in, have some tea and crumpets. And we just take the magma suit off. Not because there's not liquid hot magma sitting right there. And you know, I thought in Omega Ruby you would dive through the magma. Because in Alpha Sapphire you ride on Kyogre's back. But in this one, Groudon just walks. And by the way, Groudon is one of them niggas where his feet are on his side instead of under him. It's kind of cool. But I'm trying to figure out who to lead with here. And I end up deciding that I think Mickey D's or Hippowdon is the best bet for us to lead with. because we could Earthquake him, we can do whatever we want. I like how our Buzznap doesn't work down here either. And again, I was under the notion that the Sandstorm, oh hey, that would help us with our special defense. Lo and behold, uh-oh, this music. That's so dope. That's one of the things I love about the Pokemon series. Their music is so unique to just the games themselves. Oh shit. Sucky, quack, quack! Bruh! I'm sorry, like I said before, it's even hitting me now. This is only the second time I've ever seen it. Look at that though! Because again, you gotta think, I've only ever seen Kyogre, and the camera angles are fucking nuts! Because I've only ever seen this cutscene with Kyogre. So even to see it now with Groudon is just, it's crazy. So, like I said, I thought leading with Mickey D's or Hippowdon would be smart because we get the Sandstorm up and I'll raise the special defense. But oh wait, the sunlight is harsh as fuck in this cave! So, there's no Sandstream, so, oh well. So I'm sitting here thinking, do I Earthquake it, or, he went for rest turn 1. I went for yawn turn 1 to put him to sleep, and I was sitting there as well thinking, like, should I Earthquake the Groudon because it is super effective, but will it do too much? So I end up settling on Sandtomb because Sandtomb would do damage each turn. And this nigga Earthquakes me and tears through our most defensive Mon. And I'm sitting there like, holy shit, that Sandtomb did nothing. It did nothing at all. But again, we get the repetitive damage. So I'm sitting there thinking, okay, he's asleep now. I can't send anybody else out. But at the same time, I'm sitting there thinking, like, what could his moveset possibly be? Like, he has to have a Fire-type move. He has to have Precipice Blades. He has Earthquake and Rest. So we know those 4 things. So I'm sitting there thinking I could leave Mickey D's in and risk being critted. Or I can go out to EWF or Talonflame. Because Precipice Blades, which is a ground-type move, won't hit. Earthquake won't hit. Rest is Rest. And any Fire-type move he uses, we can resist. Because I'm pretty sure Fire resists itself, right? I'm pretty sure. If it doesn't, I'm sure everyone will let me know in the comment section, but I'm pretty sure it does. So I ultimately decided to go out to Talonflame. Just because I don't want to risk staying in any longer. I don't want to risk it because if I stay in an EQ and we either get a crit or kill him, or he wakes up next turn, then Mickey D's is gone for good. Now the only problem is, how do we actually touch this damn Groudon? Because if a stab, soft sand boosted Sandtomb from Hippowdon only does this little bit to Groudon, what the hell can we actually do with EWF? So I decided to go for a Fly and crash down on him, doing all of 10% of damage. And he goes for Precipice Blades here. So I'm sitting here thinking, okay, as a ground type move, Fly's not really doing all that much work. At the same time, he could go for Rest at any time. He goes for Rest just there like that, which is only going to draw this battle even longer. And I wasn't trying to use my Master Ball either. Like, I went and bought a whole bunch of Ultra Balls before this episode because I actually want to try and catch it because we still have Deoxys and Rayquaza potentially to capture. So I don't want to just waste my Master Ball right now. So again, I'm sitting there thinking, okay, this is going to take absolutely forever. Is there anybody that I can send out that I think could either take an EQ or take a Precipice Blades? Of course, I still haven't seen any I almost said any Lava type move, any Fire type move. So I'm sitting there thinking he's asleep, right? He's turn 1 asleep, turn 2 asleep. I'm going to go out to Sally, our Gourgeist here, and if he wakes up, he should go for Precipice Blades or something else, so he should be good. So we get Sally in here. The whole idea is that I'm going to Leech Seed and try and whittle down his health. And lo and behold, this is the turn he wakes up and uses Lava Plume! And completely obliterates Sally. Now, again, I can't, like... My whole thought process was, he was using, true. There's no reason for the opponent to go for a move that wouldn't be super effective on them. But at the same time, he tried to use Precipice Blades on Talonflame. And that was a turn, it wasn't the turn that we swapped in Talonflame. Talonflame was already there, and then he woke up and tried to use Precipice Blades. So the notion again is that, oh, the Groudon's might go for an EQ or something, and we could eat that. Or that he would just stay asleep. I wasn't counting the turns. Was that the 3rd turn? It might have been the 3rd turn, but either way, what's done is done. It was a fuck up royally on my behalf, and I will carry the capital L forever and ever and ever. Because one half of the Suicide Sisters is now gone, and there's nothing we can do about it. Like it's just donezo. And again, the only mon that we can send out that could relatively take a hit from this monstrous being is Talonflame. And again, that's only because 2 of his moves don't hit us, and because of Lava Plume. Apparently, I was gonna think he had Eruption, but now he's using Lava Plume so he can hit us. And again, Fly is doing Jack Diddley. That was actually a crit. Fly is still doing Jack Diddley, and he goes back to sleep. So we're here just in this never-ending game. Our most offensive mon, Hippowdon, gets 2-shotted. 1-shotted if it's a crit, and nobody else can actually take a hit from this thing. So we're just sitting here like, oh god, what do we do? What do against this primal fucking Groudon? And originally going into this, I thought he was going to be level 50, so I'm actually really happy he's level 45, because our team is actually right on par with that. But still, being level 45, this nigga is tearing through us, and I said, fuck it, I'm just going to peck this damn thing. It doesn't make a difference. And he goes for a Lava Plume on our Talonflame, and that's a 2-hit KO. So at this point, I'm just like, there's absolutely nothing I can do. There's nothing I can do. Like, the only strategy I had at the time was to Leech Seed and try and whittle it down that way, and to counteract the rest, if anything. And I could just try and heal spam and stay alive. But none of my other mons have high enough defense. You know, Tsubaki's gonna fall to a Precipice Blades or an Earthquake. Machamp, China's gonna fall to an Earthquake. Genos can't stand to an Earthquake. Mickey D's can't stand for an Earthquake. Sally is already gone, and EWF is being torn apart by Lava Plume. So I finally made the executive decision. I was like, I wanted to save the Master Ball for Rayquaza or Deoxys because they're going to be just as difficult, if not more difficult battles, because they're higher leveled. But at the same time, it's smarter for me to make that executive decision and just go for the Master Ball, because I could sit here and try and heal spam and try and toss Ultra Balls and do all this stuff, and Groudon could end up struggle killing himself because he runs out of moves, or Groudon could end up tearing through half our team, and that's just not smart. Like, I understand the whole notion of entertainment purposes for YouTube when it comes to a Nuzlocke, but at the same time, the notion is that we're playing through a Nuzlocke, and you don't want to lose Pokemon as you're Nuzlocking a game. I didn't want to use the Master Ball in this sense, but it was really the smartest decision to make. It was either that or just get absolutely mollywopped the entire time. And this nigga is 2,000, almost 2,100 pounds. Groudon is said to be the personification of the land itself. Legends tell of its many clashes against Kyogre as each sought to gain the power of nature. I like how it tells you how many times you encountered a Groudon. Like, they actually keep track of that for every single fucking Pokemon? I feel like that's a little obsessive. Obsessive? Excessive. Anyways, we went ahead and named this thing Wondernappy. Ready to Wonder Trade Homeboy off. But of course I was going to say, I was going to tweet it out and wait until we got back to the servers to Wonder Trade it out, because you don't have Buzznap features down here, so run, Forrest, run! And everybody in Sootopolis is dead at this point. There's no way this green ball of energy just amasses and you're okay. And look at the sun. Someone left a comment, because I think it was 2 episodes ago or last episode or something like that. I made a comment. I was like, how does Groudon increase the power of the sun? And those are all Megastones falling over the whole region now. Like, how does Groudon actually increase the power of the sun? Someone was like, he doesn't increase the power of the sun. It's just he thins the atmosphere and like the ozone layer, so that the rays from the sun intensify, because you don't have that protective covering of the ozone layer to keep the sun rays out. I'm like, oh, that makes sense. And look at that Megastone! It's a Megastone right there! God damn it. I need that Megastone beat. I need that Megastone beat. Give me that Megastone beat. I need that Megastone beat. Give me that Megastone beat. And look at these spoilers. Spoilers, we have not been here yet. Spoilers, spoilers, spoilers. You know, what's crazy is that we're not even here to the 8th badge yet, and Wally's already at Victory Road, putting in the finest of fucking work, training and doing his damn thing. I said I wasn't gonna cry. Look at Team Magma. Oh my god, people. Look at the Wilbur's face. He's of a Wilbur. Oh my god. And then, of course, Team Aqua and Team Magma working together. Look at the thigh gap Courtney got. God damn. And who is this mysterious character? I wonder who it could be. no. IDK. So all these adults just left all this shit up to this little ass kid. Oh my god, like, Nappy! It's really over, isn't it? Like, oh, Nappy, we owe you great thanks. Look above you. The sky over Sutopolis has returned to normal. Somehow, it's so warm. Lord Megatron, is the energy that had been amassed deep within the Cave of Origin now flowing out to pour over the greater world? It's as if the uncertainty and fear from moments ago never even existed. My heart feels like it's been softly set at ease. Yes. Huh. The sea or the land, Pokemon or humanity. All this time we just been trying to grab onto happiness for one of them. Even if it meant destroying the other. Look at how things have turned out now. The world's got its natural balance back. We've got to rethink this thing from the very start. We got to redo everything we've done from scratch and get it right this time. What do you say, Maxie? Lord Megatron, I suppose you may be right. However, personally in my case, some wrongs cannot be atoned for no matter how you try to right them. And I have committed wrongs so great as to bring the whole world to its knees. It may be too much to assume that I should deserve the chance of starting anything over. No, leader! Without a doubt, you have committed an offense that can never be forgiven. You have wronged not only Team Magma, but all living things on this planet. Whether great or small. However, that is precisely why you must now set things right. You must continue to atone for the sins you have committed, even at the risk of your own life. To set the wrong you have done without running away in fear. Isn't that how an adult accepts responsibility? Nah. Should you find the resolve to do it so inside yourselves, then I, Team Magma Admin Tabitha, yes, I will serve at your side as counsel forever, forever. Tabitha, thank you. Maxie's like, fuck this Archie said, fuck this lovey-dovey shit. You know, I try to do that Tabitha voice, but I gotta work on it. Someday we adults are gonna have to hand this world to this little scamp and the rest of his generation. But what kind of world are we adults gonna make? What kind of world do we want to pass to these kids? If we haven't even figured that out ourselves, we're never ever gonna get anywhere. So we're gonna make a world where everyone can coexist together, or after all, is it gonna be a world we can claim by force, one that we might fight and scrabble over? I don't know, but I think we can at least start by giving it some time and thinking it over. All of us can do that, whether we're Team Aqua or Team Magma or whatever. Lord Megatron, you were able to use that blue orb to great effect, so I imagine you will also be able to handle this. Have Groudon hold it, and you should be able to control his primal version for at least a short period, such as during a battle. Thank you, buddy. And that's it from me. Later, scamp. Farewell. And off they go. Bye, Tabby! He didn't even say bye. Huh. I love how he just hits that pose. Team Magma and Team Aqua are made up of people with completely opposing ideals and goals, but perhaps even they can learn to meet halfway, one small concession at a time. I know it's too much to expect that everything will change at once, but I hope this crisis might at least help make them take that first vital step forward. I imagine that many changes are happening now all across Hoenn. I hope you'll be able to travel this world and see its richness with your own eyes, and revel in its newness in your own heart. But for the present, you may first wish to challenge this city's Pokemon Gym. There you'll find the very same Wallace who has helped us so much waiting for you. He's strong, but the way you are now, you should be capable of battling him on an equal footing. So you're saying I'm strong? And when you travel the world, you should try to use this. This flute is one of my favorite items. Oh shit, I was looking for this earlier in the game. We didn't have it yet. God damn it. This Eon Flute is proof of the bond between you and your Latios. No matter how far you may be from one another, play that flute and Latios will surely fly straight to you. Then it can take to the sky, soaring above the land with you astride its back. Yes, just like when we first encountered Latios and Latios at Southern Island. Didn't we want to trade that Latios off? That nigga comes back from someone else's game? People, Pokemon, nature itself, our survival in this world depends on all of us living together in harmony. You and I, T-Y, that's a unity. I feel I have just begun to understand that. And I'm wondering how the world will continue to change from this point on. It fills me with an inexplicable excitement. Nappy, as you and your Pokemon live and grow in this changed world, I wonder what effect it will have on you. What will you think about? What ideals will you believe in? If we do get the chance to meet again, I hope you'll be able to show me and my team the answer you've found. Until then, hint, 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 hint. Oh my God! It's like, finally, it's just the two of us again. I got to say thanks for everything you've done for our region, Nappy. Like saving it, whatever. Stuff like that. You know, I thought we were supposed to have set out from Little Root together, but you, Nappy, like it seems like you just keep getting further and further ahead of me. I even started to feel like you'd gone somewhere that even I can't reach because I fucking suck. It's pretty lonely, you know. Not! Oh my God! How fucking stupid do you think I look at myself like that? You should have seen the look on your face. Anyway, you did something really amazing today. So try to get easy for a while. See you later. Bye. Imagine how fucking stupid I would look at if I said that. You should have seen the look on your face. It's just a prank, bro. Oh my God. Anyways. Moving on. We now need to Wonder Trade off this giggity goddamn Groudon that we have on the squad here. And then I think the realization is setting in on me again that I have to watch it twice. That Sally actually is gone. Sally's been here for so long. Since like episode 8 or 9 or something like that. Sally has been with us. And she's gone. She's forever gone. But anyways, at this point, I was most likely tweeting out, hey, I'm getting ready to hop on Wonder Trade and trade out this Groudon. So I go ahead and launch up Wonder Trade, and we see we have a quirky Wonder Nappy the Groudon, Lava Plume, Rest, Earthquake, and Precipice Blades. And I go ahead in all my ignorant glory and click on Groudon, and the game tells me it's a special Pokemon, you can't trade it. And at the time I didn't understand why, but a lot of people on Twitter were telling me that because it has Precipice Blades, you can't trade it, because Wonder Trade works with X and Y as well, and Precipice Blades and Origin Pulse aren't moves in X and Y. So, what I need to do is, for the next episode, I need to get Precipice Blades taken off of Groudon, and then we can Wonder Trade it out. So I think what we might do in the next episode is, before we take on the gym, we can now go back and catch Heatran, because Heatran, if I remember correctly, appears after the whole event with Kyogre and Groudon, and we did the entire thing now. So Groudon and Heatran will most likely be Wonder Traded off in the next episode. And that's kind of funny though, because they're both like fire legends, these big, monstrous, heat-producing beings, and you see AZ's Floette just chilling there in the bushes. Super spooky. But either way, I need to get Precipice Blades taken off as we get the Sableye. I need to get Precipice Blades taken off so we can Wonder Trade the Groudon. Next episode, we're going to catch Heatran, or try to catch Heatran as well. I guess we could use all the Ultra Balls that we didn't use on Groudon, on Heatran. And it scared me for a second. I didn't know what the hell was going to happen, but it was just Repel's effect wore off. But now, before anything else, we must go and lay a fallen team member to rest. As sad and unfortunate as it is, it was a bad prediction on my part, or a good prediction on Groudon's part. Who knows? But it's one of those things. What's done is done, and a team member that's been with us for a long time. We don't have the Suicide Sisters anymore because, you know, it's just Tsubaki. Sally's gone. Sally's gone. It's just Tsubaki now. But it must be done. It must be done indeed, as we heal our mons up, because Groudon absolutely ripped them all new anuses, or all of them that at least fought Groudon. Got royally destroyed. I was scared for a second during that battle too. I couldn't remember Precipice Blades was the one that could hit flying types, but I think that's 1,000 arrows. But alas, it is time to take the Rocky Helmet. I guess Groudon knew Sally like that. And we put her in the discard box with Slurp and Aubrey. No! Don't remind me. But then the question comes of who we could replace Sally with. Of course, everyone's going to say Gengar as well, which I wouldn't mind using a Gengar. By all means, I wouldn't. But at the same time, you know, I liked how unique and how diverse our team was. You know, you don't ever see a Gorgeist used. We've used Gengars before, so I personally wouldn't mind using an Amoonguss, because that's grass, which replaced the grass typing that we had before, and we gain the poison typing. There's the option of Venusaur as well, but Venusaur's not super original. There's the option of Vileplume too. So Vileplume is there. Scolipede was an option as well. Drifloon is an option, and so is Honedge, because in Aegislash, I mean, those are more so on the ghost typing that we're replacing from Sally. We already have a flying type, so we'd have 2 flying types, and our electric weakness would be kind of decent. Half our team would be weak to electric at that point. So I'm thinking either Amoonguss, Vileplume, or Aegislash is honestly the 3 mons that I'm looking at the most. And then Gengar is an option as well, but honestly, like I said, I want to keep our squad to something that's unique and original, because even in X and Y LPs, you don't see Aegislash all that often. So let me know what you guys think. Amoonguss, Vileplume, or Aegislash. Let me know in the comment section below. But with that, finally, for the second time, I'm going to go ahead and wrap up today's episode. I hope that it was still just as good as it normally would have been with initial reactions and everything. I tried my best to salvage the episode. So if you guys enjoyed, and of course if you're a part of the Nappy Nation, make sure you smash the like button down below for us, because you already know your support is greatly appreciated. And in the next episode, we're going to go ahead and see if we can't capture Heatran as well. But with that, I'm going to get about. Thank y'all once again for your support, and thank you for checking out the video. You know me, YouTube, I'm out this bitch.